8 years ago, our team loaded up our bakkie with sound equipment and sleeping bags and drove for a few hours up the N7. As the team drove, the tar road became a dirt road, and just over the hill, we drove into the entrance of our first school in Citrusdal, Pardakup Primary, in partnership with Hebron Community Projects. Our team performed, shared stories, played games, and spent a few hours with a few hundred primary school learners. From that moment on, the team fell in love with Citrusdal, and we felt that this could be the start of something great. In 2017, the team went back and ran a holiday club, not knowing what to expect. The team nervously waited as over 200 young people turned up for a week of fun and Jesus. In 2018, we widened our partnership with Hebron Community Projects and did our first Schools Week, impacting more than 6 schools in the local area. Whilst the world halted in 2020 with the COVID pandemic, we sent videos to the team that jumped across WhatsApp groups from farm to farm. And when it was safe, we did a mini farms tour, taking the Holiday Club program farm by farm to as many young people that we could. On that trip, we paused and heard from some of the community leaders who shared that as they were walking through the farm the evening before, they could hear the kids singing the songs that we'd taught them. Little did they know that prior to this particular trip, we'd received a word that we would be part of bringing a new song to Citrusdal. Up until this point, we'd been working with a collection of 8 farms. And in 2021, the partnership grew and we started to work with the Maton Foundation, which services multiple farms in the wider Citrusdal area. This enabled us to visit almost every school in Citrusdal, and a new initiative was developed where we gather most of the high school learners in the community for a youth night with artists preaching of the gospel and a time to respond. In 2022, we were dreaming with the team and a question came up. But what about the parents? And Kom ons praat, or in English, Come, Let's Talk, was birthed. An evening aimed at creating a space for parents in the community to gather and learn from each other. In 2023, not only did we work with the young people, the young adults, and the parents, but we delivered our Academy Night School training with the youth workers and leaders stationed at the farms, as well as our very first Bloom event for young women and girls in Citrusdal. 8 years ago, we stepped off the bakkie onto the dirt road with our sleeping bags and our sound equipment near that little school with those beautiful young people. And last year we discovered that one of the young leaders in our academy sessions was at that school 8 years prior and is now an emerging youth leader in her community. So yes, it started with that little school down that little dirt road with those beautiful children. And maybe, just maybe, we were part of Citrusdal singing a new song.